welcome back to my channel. My name is Christiana and you are on the road to 40 with me. What is that? Well, the road to 40 is a 365-day vlog series. So it essentially is a daily vlog every day leading up to my milestone 40th birthday. So we keep it really casual and informal over here. I have more content on my channel, or it's to come, since I haven't posted my first official content video yet. But in case you're seeing this later on, there is more content on my channel that is a bit more formal, structured, thought out. But over here on the Road to 40 series, we keep it casual. So this is where you see me think out my thoughts. This is where you see me just live my day-to-day. This is where you see me build my dream life. This is where you see me thrive, but the work that goes into it behind the scenes, you know? So welcome. And if you feel so compelled, please subscribe because it's gonna be a fun ride. I've been telling my mom that this feeling inside me, I feel like I'm on the cusp of something great. And I feel as if beginning this journey at the top of my 39th birthday, I don't know, I feel like it's something that I just know that I'm documenting the beginning of something amazing. So while right now it seems like it's just some little idea that's thought up in my head, I don't know, y'all. I just feel like something great is gonna happen. And I'm holding myself to that. You know, I just think that by moving in my purpose, something great will indeed happen. But anyway, enough of that. I am collecting myself this morning. We have on the eye patches because, child, we know that I need these really, really, really bad. My dark circles under my eyes are on a level 1000 right now because I have been so just wrapped up in my ideas, creatively, professionally, just trying to keep up with my brain at work, to get things together and finished across the finish line, you know? So that's been keeping me up a lot at night. And while I'm not mad at the reason why, I do need to get some better sleep. So I need to figure out a way to get myself a solid, 6 to 8 hours. Right now, I'd say on average, I'm probably getting about 4 to 5 hours of sleep, which is simply not enough. It's not enough. I'm a grown woman and I need 6 to 8 hours, I think. 6 to 8 is where I should be. So we're gonna work on that. But right now, I'm enjoying my morning coffee. I am getting ready to get started on editing the vlog that's going up today. I had an epiphany this morning that I need to change my schedule, or I need to change the rhythm with which I do these, in the sense that I need to be editing the vlog that's going up today, yesterday, essentially. Like at night before I go to bed, I need to take all of the day's footage, put it in here, edit, have it in the can, ready to post the next day. So I need to figure out how to do that. I'm going to test it out today with today's vlog. Essentially, I'm going to give myself a hard cutoff time today, move the files over and edit today, tonight, and then have it in the can ready to post tomorrow. So we're going to see how that works out, and hopefully I'm able to do that. I also was looking at my schedule today and realized that if I plan to post a content video tomorrow, as I hoped to, then I would need to film today. So I didn't plan on getting myself together. As you can see, my hair is like who done it and why. Like, I really am going to have to put some work into making it look decent. I'm going to have to put a face on, and just given my schedule, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to accomplish that, but we're going to try. I'm going to try. If I can film my video today, I will film it today. I just need to finish writing out the outline of what it is that I want to do. But anyway, as you can see, brain is ticking, right? Trying to get this thing going and trying to get a good rhythm and schedule going so that, you know, I can win. I can see the wins that I know that are on the horizon here. You know, I've really enjoyed doing these daily vlogs. I've learned a lot about myself, and I've really broken through some discomfort that I've had in terms of just looking at myself on camera, hearing my voice, and just, I don't know. I watch my vlogs all the time now because I really enjoy seeing myself evolve in this process, becoming more comfortable in front of the camera, and it's just been chef's kiss. It's been such a great experience for me, and I highly recommend anyone who's on the fence thinking about whether they should document their life, whether it's for a YouTube channel or just for your own personal benefit. I think you should pick up the camera because you get to see a lot of things about yourself that you don't even think about. Certain mannerisms, certain ways in which you communicate. I've been tongue-tied a lot on here, and that's because I just haven't been accustomed to speaking my thoughts out loud. Girl, I'm a talker, and when it comes to just hanging with my homegirls or just being in a setting where I have to rise to the occasion to talk, that's one thing. But talking into a camera, not something I was accustomed to. You know, you don't really see how the viewer is perceiving you or taking it. So there was a bit of insecurity in terms of putting myself out there onto the internet and not knowing how I'm going to be received. But the fact of the matter is, you have to do what you want to do, and you have to put minimal thought into how people will receive it. Obviously, within reason, because you shouldn't be a nasty, vile person, and hope that people receive that well. So, you know, there's one side of me that knows that I hope to project a certain kind of energy, you know, one of acceptance, one of empathy. Like, these are things, character qualities that I think are important, that I always embody, whether it's day to day, at the grocery store, on this camera, like with my family, with a stranger. I always hope to be a decent person. But in terms of the other things that people, that my hair looks a mess, that I have acne today, that my body is not looking its best, those kind of things, baby, you gotta throw those thoughts out your head and just do you. And that's been the biggest thing that I've taken away from this so far in the first 3 weeks of doing this. It's been really, really cathartic. And I'm super excited to see how I continue to evolve in this process. So with that said, because your girl got a lot to do today, I'm gonna hop off of here, finish planning out my day, and jump into some work. So I will catch you all in a bit. Hey y'all, so I am back. So far we're making great progress today. I've gotten a vlog finished. I've finished a few shorts that are going to be scheduled to go up over the next few days. So I decided that I am going to film today. I got a rough draft going for my content video that I want to post tomorrow. So I am going to film today. We're going to make it work, which means that we got to get it together, okay? Because we're not going to go on camera on our very first content piece on this channel looking like this. So I thought I would have you guys with me while I do my makeup. So let's get into it, because I have approximately, hold on, let me get my phone. Because I have approximately 44 minutes to get this face done, do something to this hair, pick out an outfit, and yeah, hair, face, hair, outfit. Yes, I want to have all of that completed by 4 o'clock, walk king, and then come and film. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna bring you guys along for the entire process because why not? Why not? So let's do it. Let's go. Okay.
Okay, y'all. So I needed to do a quick voiceover on this portion because I started off talking, but girl, I knew I needed to concentrate. So anyway, we're first starting off by putting on the K-Skin sunscreen, and just to let you know, all of the products will be linked down below in the description box, so just check that out if you are interested in picking up any of these products. So I placed the sunscreen all over my face. I love this sunscreen because it gives you a nice glow, but it is not a mineral sunscreen. So if you are one of those natural girlies that want to use mineral sunscreen, then I suggest you use the La Roche-Posay. Next, we're going in with primer, and this is one of my favorite primers. This primer is by Refy. It is a hydrating and blurring primer. So basically it minimizes pores, but also gives you a nice hydrated finish. So we're going to put that all over the face. I also take my primer down to my neck as well because I do put coverage on my neck as well to blend everything in. Next, we're going to go in with color corrector. This is the Natasha Denona one. I've talked extensively on this channel about my thoughts on Natasha Denona, but one thing I will say is that this product is the bomb.com. Both this and the concealer, which you will see later in this process because I just am obsessed with them. Would I repurchase? I'm not sure because I'm just not a fan of Natasha Denona and her actions, but she does make a good makeup product. Can't speak for the palettes, but I can speak for this concealer and also the color corrector. Next, I take my Sonia Kashuk brush. This is a primer brush, but I use it to blend out color corrector as well. So I go in and I blend out the primer just to neutralize all of the dark spots on my face. As you can see, it really does do a great job in neutralizing all of those dark areas. This brush isn't as great as my Morphe brush. Anybody that knows that I'm obsessed with my Morphe brush. But anyway, so for the upper lip and for around the mouth, I like to use my Sephora 57 brush. It blurs. I love it. I suggest that you get one if you don't have one. I also go in with my Sephora 02 concealer brush for anything under eye. So I use it to blend out the color corrector under my eye, and then I also will go in with this brush with the concealer later on in the process. Another great brush, Sephora is that girl, honestly, when it comes to makeup brushes, so I highly recommend that you pick that up. Their spring savings event is coming up in a few weeks, so check it out. Next, I go in with the Dior Forever Skin Glow. Now, I just want to say, don't drag me, y'all, but I look really orange because this product is a summer color. Wait, we'll pause. We're going to come back to that. So I realized that I forgot to put on my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. I like to set my color corrector with it because I don't know what it is about that product, that Danessa Myricks product, but when I tell you, baby, when you put her on, it's like she freezes everything. Nothing budges. That product is like a great additional primer for areas on your face that you want to preserve and not budge. But anyway, back to this foundation. So girl, this is like a summer color. I completely forgot because I love the finish of it, but as I was blending it out, I kept my cool on camera, but as I'm blending it out, I'm thinking like, girl, what? This is so orange and so dark. Like I literally look like I'm high key. If I wasn't black, I would look like I'm doing blackface because what the heck? It's so dark, and I'm like, well, I already put it on my face now, so we're just gonna have to commit to it. So you'll see as we go through the makeup process that you can always correct anything, okay? Like, don't freak out. It's okay. Sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we put on a product that's way too dark for us. Sometimes we put on something that's too light. But the one thing with makeup, just like any other art form, is that you can always correct a mistake, okay? So look, I'm giving island glow. I'm giving she's been kissed by the sun, even though the sun hasn't touched his face all friggin' day. Anyway, next we're going in with the concealer. This is the Natasha Denona concealer. So as I said earlier, love this product. Don't love Natasha that much, but it's hard. It's hard because I want to just not use the product, but the product is so good. Like, get you a product that makes you contemplate using a product, even if the person exhibits questionable behavior. So anyway, this is the first step in me trying to fix this really dark situation that I have going on. So I put a little extra concealer around my jawline, which I normally wouldn't do, but I figured, why not? Let's sculpt out the cheeks by concealing underneath, so that the foundation looks more like a bronzer than foundation. And then I went in with the concealer everywhere that I normally would conceal: under eye, upper lip, chin, around the mouth, forehead, and bridge of the nose. So, you do what you have to do. As you can see, this concealer is beautiful. It beautifully blends out. When I tell you, it's so creamy and just so, it's just really a shame that it's Natasha Denona, but I really love this concealer. Look at the finish. Look at the finish. Look at the coverage. Like, it's really that girl. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm really losing it looking at this because so great. And then when I do a beat, I usually take the concealer and I go above and below my brows just to give them a little extra carve. On this channel, we are not a brow girly. Like, I was #blessed with decent brows. They're reasonably full and they are naturally pretty arched, so I don't play with it. They're decent, so I try not to touch them too much. This is me making a crazy face because, girl, what? Look at this face. Now, powder. Put it in the cart. Go down to the description box. Put it in the cart. I swear by this powder, and I think you will swear by it too if you purchase. This powder is thebomb.com. Okay? Look at the material. Look at how it just goes on so nicely. It's just making it, and I just carried it over to that jawline as well to set that concealer along that jawline. And look at it. I mean, it's really just she's doing what she needs to do. She really is doing what she needs to do. And you can't tussle with me about this. You should just go get the powder. Go get the powder. So I like to use this powder for around the mouth, under the eyes. I don't always use it on the bridge of my nose and forehead area. Sometimes I just go in with my pressed powder, but today I did because we had a little bit of a situation with this face with that dark foundation. So I wanted to go ahead and set that concealer just so we for sure have the contrast that we need to get the sculpted face that we want. Okay, so this is where we're at so far. Next, new holy grail product. It's the e.l.f. pressed powder filter halo glow. I said the words in a different order, but you get the picture. Everything that I said in terms of the title of this product is what this product does. It adds glow. It makes you look like you have a filter. It sets the products really great, and I love this powder. Now, I'm looking at my face and I'm saying, girl, why didn't you take that concealer down a little bit lower on that jawline? But we're going to fix that because I did see it at some point and we're going to go in and fix it. Next, I say, girl, let's go ahead and give us a nice little blushy blush. So I didn't go in with my normal Fenty cream blush. I went in with the NARS, the stick, and this is in the shade Cheese Spot, which is a nice, like, neutrally pink kind of shade. It gives such a nice glow. Like, do you see that glow that it gives? And then I don't always bronze and blush. Usually I just take my blush around the forehead in areas where you normally would bronze. Also, on this channel, we usually take our blush and put it on the eyelids. So I like my look to be cohesive, and I like the blush and the eyeshadow to match. And we don't really have eyeshadow palettes over here because what's the point? We have blush, we have bronzer, we have contour. So I go ahead and place this blush on my eyelids, and as you can see, beautiful, beautiful. It may have been given a little bit more of a punch if I had lightened my lids, because my lids are naturally dark, but I like the look of it. It's pretty good. Next, I actually am going to play in these brows, but not too much, okay? We are just going to add a little extra, we're going to add some extra hair strokes in the inner corner because it's a little sparse there on both eyelashes, and then we're going to fill in the outsides. But everything else, we're going to keep the same. We're not going to do too much in terms of additional arch or additional density. We're just going to keep the natural flow as it is, and we're just going to fill in where things are a little bit thinner. And that's how I handle my brows. We don't do too much more than that, because the one thing that I hate maybe are those Ronald McDonald's crazy, overly sculpted eyebrows. It's just not for me, not for my face. I did it one time and scared myself, so it's a no for me. So whenever I'm filming or whenever I know I'm going to be in front of a camera, I like to do a darker lash. If you are someone who's watched other vlogs in here, you know that I normally go for a brown mascara. However, if I'm going to be on camera, I usually will go for something a little darker. And Maybelline is that girl when it comes to mascara. If you're buying designer mascara, why? She has it on lock, okay? The Sky High brand is amazing. I also like to add a little bit of extra definition to my eye line. So I like to go in with a little eyeliner on the inside corner, and then also add the tiniest of tiny wings. Nothing too crazy, just something to elongate and to add a little bit of lift to the eye. So I go in with an eyeliner from Lancome. Beautiful, love it. I don't play with lining my eyes too much because I suck at it, and once you mess up, you mess up. So I don't want to do too much. So I'm just checking out my face. I'm pretty pleased thus far with how things are looking. We're gonna finish things off with a lip. So I'm going in with my new faves, my Makeup by Mario. This is the Suede something other eyeliner, or excuse me, lip liner. And then I'm gonna go in with this gloss product that I absolutely love in the color Rosewood Glow. So look at that lip. Ooh, I love those lip products. And I really was feeling myself. I said, okay, girl, look at your face. Look at the material. Come on, come through. So I really was pleased by the face, and I realized, like, girl, you better lock that face in. So I was ready to head out, but then I said, girl, put on that setting spray. So that's my new fave, the Makeup by Mario setting spray. Now we're ready to head out. Hey y'all, so I am back. I just finished filming for my first content video, so hopefully that will be up tomorrow, which will be the same day as this video too. So check it out if you haven't checked it out already. But I'm getting ready to take some photos because since I'm beat, I might as well try. Girl, I think I'm a little orange. I had to add some of this. I had to add some of this to this part because my face, I forgot that my Dior, I love this Dior Forever Skin Glow, but I forgot that the shade that I got is a summer shade. It is not a coming off of winter shade. So I look a little orange, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. And if we don't, then I'll just be a little orange. It's not a big deal. So I'm gonna take some photos and let me turn my mic off because we don't wanna burn the battery. I'm gonna take a couple of pictures. Whoops. I'm gonna take a couple of pictures before I lose sunlight because I like natural sunlight, to be honest with you. Like I think that everybody looks better in natural sunlight. So we're all set up. So we're going to take some photos. So let me put y'all down over here and you can watch me go to work. Of course the battery would die as soon as oh my gosh, and the battery is low. Of course the battery would die when I was in the middle of taking pictures, and then of course the other battery that I had in my other camera is also low, so it's not cooperating with me in terms of trying to get some photos. So I'm gonna take as many photos as I can get with this little piece of battery, and hopefully I can get a battery charged up enough to get a few more photos before the sun goes down. So I'm gonna put you guys down and go do that, and I'll be back in a bit. Whew. Y'all probably can see, but my eyes are literally watering. Okay, let me stop. Hi, I'm back. It's been a long evening, but a productive one. So I'm just coming back just to update you all and to close the vlog out because I think that I'm done with chit-chatting with you all today. So I've been literally working all afternoon and evening. I did finish filming. I don't know what I filmed on this in terms of the filming process because it got a little hectic with filming. My camera, I started filming, then the microphone wasn't on, then I started filming again, and I just was having glitches with my talking. I was having glitches with the camera in terms of just needing to start it over again. So I don't know how the video turned out. I'm just going to hope that I got enough great content to piece together a good first content video. I'm putting something up tomorrow, and I'm going to start editing it tonight, hopefully. I think I'm going to work on this first, and then I might get into that afterward. But girl, yes, it's 9 o'clock, and I still am talking about editing 2 videos. It's nonstop over here. Nonstop. But we're going to keep pushing until we can't push any further. So finish my blog. So if you visit my website, you will get to read the first blog
and it kind of aligns with the first content video. Essentially, it's about starting over as a trans Black woman and leaving the corporate world to live with purpose. So, that is the subject of the first blog. It was super, super cathartic and fun to write because it really felt like I felt myself reliving all of the moments again. I spoke more generally and then just kind of infused some of my personal experiences in when it felt appropriate, but it's more or less a guide as to what I did and where I'm at now. And it's not like, I think success is subjective, right? I think everyone measures their level of success differently. For me, I feel successful in the fact that I was able to escape the rat race and now I'm doing life and things on my own terms as far as my career, as far as how I identify. And yeah, so I feel pretty good about where I'm at in my life, even if I don't have, money to jet set here, there, and everywhere. Like, I feel really great about the fact that I feel motivated every single day when I wake up to do this. And that the fruit of my labor will pay off eventually. That's a really, really exciting feeling for me. And mentally, I feel so much better. Physically, I feel so much better. It's just, I feel like I'm in a much better place in my life because of making the decision to quit and start over. So I hope that you all enjoy the vlog. I hope that you enjoy the content video tomorrow when it's up along with this vlog. And I just want to say thank you. I don't have many subscribers at this time, but for the ones that do watch and continue to come back to watch, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're here from ground zero. You're hanging in there with me. You're watching me figure out like how to do this thing, and it's gonna pay off. Like, one of these days you all will be able to say, I remember when she first got started and was doing A, B, and C, and now look at her. And that is going to be a great feeling for me, and I hope for you too. Thank you for believing in me, and I really, really appreciate any support that you're able to provide. And with that, you can start by liking the video on your way out and subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.